been fortunate enough to deal with a few lottery winners over the years, and they're normally very excited, and it's always a pleasure to deal with them because they're very enthusiastic. They've always had a dream car, and normally it's been around 5 different models. Ferrari is just top of the shop because I think it's everybody's dream car. If you've got any petrol in your veins, then Ferrari's got to be right up there, and they've got some fantastic models in the range at the moment. Anybody who's involved in the motoring press, I think the Ferrari 458 is seen as their #1 supercar. It's not necessarily because it's the quickest, but just as an all-round package, fantastic. Anybody with a family, Ferrari California. It's got 4 seats, convertible, very easy to drive, but again, loads of prestige and drives so well. Porsche is a very popular model. It's a known quantity, very reliable, German engineering, and you really can't go wrong with that. New turbo at the moment is exceptionally fast. I mean, you are talking 200 miles an hour in a breath. 4-wheel drive as well, very safe on the roads in the UK, which can be very greasy. Again, seats 4 people, a little bit of a squeeze in the back, but again, you can't beat German engineering. Lottery winners love Bentleys, and again, it's just the English heritage, and especially with the 4-seaters, maybe if you're an older gentleman, you want a driver, then you have the pleasure of sitting in the back, and the Bentley ride, there's nothing like it. Plus you get the engine noise and everything else. The V8 is the intermediate one in the range of the Continental GT, and that's by far and away the most popular that Bentley actually sell at the moment, because it does a sensible amount to the gallon. I'm talking early 20s, so still not too thirsty, and offers almost all of the performance of the V12. Lottery winners, when it comes down to their next choice, Lamborghini. If you really want something that's ostentatious, in your face, then that has got to be the model to have. It's the noise, the sound, the history. You can't be a shrinking violet when you're driving a Lamborghini. There's a couple of models in the range that they would particularly like. The Gallardo has been the most popular, but actually now that model range is coming to an end, and it's being replaced by a new model that will be launched in Geneva. Historically, Lamborghinis, the Miura and the Countach, they were seen as rather high maintenance and not particularly reliable. But the brand is now owned by Audi, and there's a lot of German technology that goes into it, and German build quality as well. But if you're feeling particularly flash and you've done very well on the lottery, the Aventador has got to be the car to have. And now they do a soft top version of it as well. It just looks spectacular. Harking back to their youth, and maybe it was a car that they lusted after and at the time they couldn't afford. Things that we all wanted and lusted after when we were children, reading Motor Magazine, etc. I think even Mark Zuckerberg has gone out and bought himself a Golf GTI, which is obviously something he fancied when he was young, but I guess now he's a billionaire, he can have what he wants.